On today's episode, I want to show you how to make a Smashburger at home. Smashburgers are one of the best ways to make a burger in my opinion. Hi, I'm Chef Ange, and welcome to my kitchen. On today's episode, I want to show you how to make a Smashburger at home. They're easy, they're delicious, and there's no worrying about cooking meat to temperature, medium rare. All the burgers are smashed to perfection, some fresh toppings on top, and delicious sauce to bring it all together. I'm going to show you in this episode how to make my famous burger mac sauce, and even if you don't like burgers, you're going to really love this sauce. For the full ingredient list, check out the description box below, and while you're down there, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can find out when I drop new recipe and tip videos every week. Let's get cooking. All right, now let's make our mac sauce. A mac sauce is just a copycat version of a Big Mac sauce, which I think is the best sauce to go on top of a hamburger. Everybody's secret sauce is just a variation of that. This one's mine. So we're gonna start off with a base of some sour cream or Greek yogurt. I find them very interchangeable. Sometimes I'll use the Greek yogurt, sometimes I'll use the sour cream. Some mayo, French dressing, and that's gonna give us a color and a lot of the flavor of the sauce. Some people like to put ketchup, no ketchup in this sauce. And now for the secret ingredients. So one's gonna be some pickle relish. This is Wickles, my favorite. Relish is what gives a mac sauce its distinct flavor. Some really finely chopped white onions. Spend your time chopping these really fine. You don't want chunky ones. And if you can't chop them this fine, use a food processor. A little white vinegar, just a tiny little bit of sugar, and a sprinkle of salt, or two. All right, let's give this a mix. And after mixing the sauce, you're gonna want this sauce to sit in the fridge for at least a couple hours. The longer, the better. Overnight is best. The onions and the relish need to soften up and release their flavors into the sauce, so let this sit in the fridge for at least a couple hours, again, if not overnight, to really let the sauce fully develop. Now look at that beautiful pale orange color. That's exactly what we're going for. All right, this is nice and mixed. Let's get this into the fridge. So now that you got your sauce in the fridge and that's settling, the next step is to make our patties. So I've got this beautiful grass-fed ground beef that I've rolled into balls. Each of these balls is about 3 ounces, which makes the perfect Smashburger in my opinion. So you can go single or you can go double. This is gonna be enough for a single for somebody who likes a small burger. And if you're a big eater and you wanna go double and you wanna have a really big fun Smashburger, these 2 patties aren't gonna be too much. They're gonna be just the perfect amount. I haven't seasoned this meat at all, and I'm not gonna season it until it hits the grill. I'm gonna also make sure that these stay in the fridge and they're nice and cold before they hit the grill. So let me throw these in the grill, and then we'll slice our onions. So the next thing we gotta prep before we hit out to the grill is gonna be slicing our onions. We're gonna want our onions super duper paper thin. You could do it with a knife, but the easy way is to use a mandolin. And if you don't have one of these, this is a chef tool that I think that most people don't have in the kitchen, but they absolutely should, because it makes slicing things really thinly very easy. And you can see that all I'm gonna do is just take this onion. I'm gonna make sure that my fingers are out of the way of the blade, but I'm just gonna drag it really easy across the mandolin, making sure that, again, I don't get my finger stuck in there because it's super sharp. And look at these amazing paper thin sliced onions. Those are gonna cook so fast as soon as they hit the griddle. This is exactly the kind of onions that you want for a Smashburger. So I'm gonna put these onions inside this container. So make it for easy transport. I'm gonna grab those burgers and we're gonna head out to the grill and make some Smashburgers. So we're outside now, and I got my grill really hot. And remember, we're using a griddle grill, not a regular grill, because if we try to make a Smashburger on a regular grill, that's not gonna work. We're gonna push it right through. You can use a regular grill. You would just take a cast iron flat top and you would put it on top. But we got the Blackstone, and the Blackstone's the best thing out there, baby. First thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna put a little bit of oil on top of the griddle, and I'm gonna put my patties right inside that oil. And as soon as they hit the griddle, they're gonna start to sizzle. I'm gonna take my parchment paper and my press, and I'm gonna press these burgers with a lot of pressure, nice and flat. Once I give them their initial press, I'm gonna season them with a little salt and pepper. And once I get my salt and pepper in there, I'm gonna load them up with some onions. And these are thinly sliced, just regular onions. Once I get my onions on there, we're gonna give them a second press, and that's gonna flatten them out a little bit more. And it'll also incorporate the onions right into the meat. So now I'm gonna let these cook for maybe a minute or two on each side, and I'll start to see some of the onions caramelize on the outside and also get a nice crisp on the outside of the burger. While I'm doing this, I can toast my bun, and I'm just gonna take the bun, we're just gonna throw it right on the flat top, and the bun we're gonna use today is a brioche bun. I think it's the ultimate burger bun. If you like a potato roll, do that, but brioche is my favorite by far. So once the buns have a little bit of toast on them, they're good to go. We're gonna set that aside. So once I see the edges of the burgers are starting to cook and there's not much pink left in the middle, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and give my flip. Get underneath with a nice sharp spatula. Look at that crust. As soon as I flip, I'm gonna hit it with a slice of cheese on each top. And the cheese is gonna be my indicator as to when this burger is done. If I just let these sit and this cheese completely melts on the outside of these, I know these burgers are good to go and done. I'm gonna wait till this cheese is like super melty. As soon as I see like the middle start to melt, we're already getting some nice good like cheese crust on the outside right there. That's a really good indicator that we're getting really, really close. But once I start to see some bubbles of some melting cheese right around the top of the burger, then I know I'm good to go. All right, these are looking pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'll take one and we're just gonna throw it right on top of the other one. And then we'll take both of these. We're gonna put this on a plate and let's go back into the kitchen and we'll plate this burger to finish. All right, let's plate this bad boy. So first I'm gonna take a little bit of our sauce. We're gonna throw that right on the bottom. Now I'll take some shredded lettuce. You can use leaf lettuce, but I find that shredded lettuce catches the sauce much better. And we'll put that on the bottom, and that's gonna give a nice barrier in between the bun and the burger. And we'll take this burger and we'll put that right on top of the lettuce and the sauce. And now we'll cover it with some pickles. And these are my favorite pickles. Shout out Wickles pickles. I love the pickles, and this is the same relish that we used inside our sauce. We'll put some banana peppers on there. A couple of red onions. 2 slices of tomato. More of that shredded lettuce right on the top. And a little bit more sauce right on top of our burger here. All right, on top of that top bun. Boom. Now how good does that look? Well, I don't know about you, but I don't want to stare at this burger anymore. I want to eat this bad boy. Mmm. Look how juicy that is. This is so good. I'm gonna finish this burger. That was so good. Wow. I'm Chef Ange. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a couple of good things on how to make an awesome burger at home. It was so good. I couldn't even stop myself. I had to finish the whole thing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell for new videos, and stay tuned for the next one so I can show you more tips on how to be a hotshot in the kitchen and make amazing burgers like this. Thanks for watching.